Kejriwal has been issued the summons for the fourth time as per the media reports. Today the question is that after skipping the first three summons, making a bahana of being a star pracharak where they lost all their deposits on the seats, then he made the bahana of Vipassana, then he said it is political vendetta. If it is political vendetta, why is it that Congress party is standing in support of the case against you and saying you are corrupt? Congress party has done press conference. Why is it that Supreme Court is not giving you relief and bail to Manish Sisodia for months now and has said 338 crore money trail has been found? Why is it that Sanjay Singh has not got relief from High Court? Why is it Vijay Nair has not got relief from courts for the last 1 year? Are they also vindictive? It means that you have something to hide because you're the kingpin of the Sharab Ghotala. You must present yourself to the agencies like you demanded when you were with Anna Hazare. At that time, you used to say, first resign, then there will be investigation. Today, you're not ready to cooperate with investigation because from Anna Hazare, you have now gone to Lalu Prasad Yadav. This is the siyasi dharmantran that has taken place. But the question is that the important questions on Sharab Ghotala. Why was the commission increased from 2.5% to 12%? Why was the wholesale given to private sector against recommendations? Why was blacklisted and manufacturing companies allowed to come in? Why was thousands of crores of profits given to Sharab Ghotalebaz? These important questions that need to be answered in the Sharab Ghotala are not being answered.
And cutting across to Harish Khonana from the Delhi BJP, who's with us on the phone line. Very good morning to you and thank you for speaking to the public. The big question obviously being, will Arvind Kejriwal attend these summons, appear before the ED, or will he ignore this again?
See, I think Arvind Kejriwal is making a mockery of this law. I mean, end of the day, you have to respect the law. I mean, ED has summoned you 4 times. And you are giving an excuse of whether one day you say you are in Vipassana, so you can't come to ED for answering the questions. One day you say I am busy in elections in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Now you are saying that for the 4th time he's saying he is going to Goa, so he'll be evading the ED questions. One thing is for sure, you have to present in front of ED whether you today, tomorrow, whenever. The day will come. See, according to law, after 3 summons, ED has an option to arrest him. Tomorrow, if ED will take a strict action against you, then don't play a bichara politics and don't say the vanilla politics is going on. You are not respecting the law. You are not evading the summons, and then you say the bichara politics will be happening. My point is whether you accept it or not, you have to give the answers to a few questions. Like Supreme Court has clearly said 300 odd crore rupees money trail has been found. Whether Arvind Kejriwal should not answer on that. I mean, K. Arvind, who is a secretary to Manish Sisodia, clearly said in the presence of Arvind Kejriwal, draft policy was being given and 5% to 12% commission was being given over there. Whether Arvind Kejriwal not to answer, he's a god. He should not answer anything. My point is, you have to obey the law, whether you like it or not.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And we wait and watch what he does this time. As earlier on, he had termed these summons illegal. Whether he will also go on to taking the legal route or what he does next, we do await answers to that, as I also cut across to my colleague Piyush, who's joining us on the broadcast. He's tracking more details on the same. Piyush, Arvind Kejriwal has been well prepared that a 4th summons will come. In fact, Republic was the first to report on this story. Do they have a plan in place?
So you rightly mentioned, Suyesha, that at a time when there were speculations that Enforcement Directorate is going to conduct raids at the residence of Arvind Kejriwal, and following which he will be arrested. It was Republic and it was the news break of our senior editor Shravan Sen which had confirmed that yes, there will be a 4th summon that will be issued to Arvind Kejriwal. And today there is a validation to our news break when the Enforcement Directorate finally gave the fourth summon to Arvind Kejriwal. Now, the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has been asked to appear before the central agency on January 18th. It will be interesting to see that whether he will come or not, because from what we have been seeing from the statements made by AAP leaders and several of the press conferences, that yes, even though the Aam Aadmi Party leaders are not very happy with their Supremo being summoned by the central agency, and they have raised several questions of this being vendetta politics, they still are tight-lipped in claiming that whether Arvind Kejriwal will appear for the fourth summon that has been issued to them or not. It is also very interesting to note that there have been several reasons that have been cited in the past of Arvind Kejriwal skipping the fourth summon. However, now will Arvind Kejriwal also skip the fourth summon? This will be interesting to see, because there have been several questions that have been raised to the AAP leadership of whether the AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal will comply to fourth summon or not, to which several leaders in the past have claimed that they will respect by the laws, they will respect by the summons that have been issued to them, they will comply by the investigation, but they feel that the summons that have been issued to Arvind Kejriwal, it is all vendetta politics, it has all been done at the behest of a political party, and it has all been done eventually to arrest Arvind Kejriwal so that the preparation for the Lok Sabha elections can be sabotaged. How, political rhetoric aside, there are some very interesting, there are some very tough questions that need to be answered. The two leaders of Aam Aadmi Party, Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain, bail have been denied in this liquor gate probe, and thereby it is now going to be very interesting to see that will Arvind Kejriwal finally comply by the summons that have been issued to him by the Enforcement Directorate for the fourth time. Back to the studio.
Alright viewers, Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate for the fourth time. He has been asked to appear yet again on the 18th of January. Now this is the fourth time that Delhi's Chief Minister has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Last time on 21st of December when he was summoned, he had given an excuse of going on 10-day long Vipassana, and then he was again summoned on the 3rd of Jan, which he had skipped. Now yet again, the Delhi's Chief Minister has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate for the fourth time on the 18th of January. Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned in the Liquorgate scam, in which already two senior leaders of Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh, Rajya Sabha MP, and Manish Sisodia, who is the former Deputy Chief Minister, they're already in the jail. Now, this is the fourth time that Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned in this Liquorgate scam, the excise policy, which was ultimately scrapped off. For more on this, we have our senior editor, Shravan Sen, who will share all the details with us. Shravan, a very good morning to you. Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned for the fourth time. What do we expect, Shravan? Is he going to appear this time, or yet again, should we prepare ourselves for another excuse?
Well, in fact, the Delhi Chief Minister has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate for the fourth time. This after the previous times when he has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, he's largely hit out of the agency by simply stating that this is a biased investigation that has been carried out by the Enforcement Directorate, and more importantly, it should be
Alright viewers, I think I have lost connection with Shravan. Shravan was just sharing with us that how Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned for the fourth time by the Enforcement Directorate in the Liquorgate scam case, the liquor excise policy, which was ultimately scrapped off and which was brought in by the Aam Aadmi Party only. Two other leaders of Aam Aadmi Party, Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh, are already in the jail in the same case, and this is the fourth time that the Enforcement Directorate has summoned Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on the 18th of January. It is yet to be seen whether the Chief Minister of Delhi will appear or yet again provide another excuse for skipping it. Moving on to more breaking news coming in, ED has issued fresh summons to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, asking him to appear before it on the 18th of January for questioning in the money laundering probe related to irregularities in the Delhi excise policy case. Now, it was Republic who first reported on the 4th of January that ED would reissue the summons to Chief Minister, but his repeated disregard for the summons was scuttling their probe in this case. In his response to ED's third summons, which he had termed illegal, Kejriwal had said that he was ready to cooperate, but that the agency's intention was to arrest him and stop him from campaigning in the elections. The question now being, will Kejriwal attend this summon or find another excuse? Couple of reactions coming in from the BJP. Let's listen in.
ईडी ने चौथी बार अरविंद केजरीवाल को पेश होने के लिए सम्मन दिया है, लेकिन सुना है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल इस बार फिर ईडी का सम्मान ना करते हुए, कानून का सम्मान ना करते हुए पेश नहीं होने के लिए कह दिया गया है। वो कह रहे हैं जी, शायद जो सुनने में आया कि वो गोवा के दौरे पे हैं। हर बार की तरह वो कोई ना कोई बहाना मार देते हैं। उनके लिए विपाशना इंपॉर्टेंट है, उनके लिए मध्य प्रदेश चुनाव इंपॉर्टेंट है, उसके लिए गोवा इंपॉर्टेंट है, लेकिन कानून का सम्मान इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। वो दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, वो दिखा रहे हैं कि मैं कानून के साथ मजाक कर सकता हूं। अरविंद केजरीवाल साहब, आप जितना मर्जी कानून के साथ आंख में चोली खेल लीजिए, आपको एक ना एक दिन ईडी के सामने पेश होकर कानून का सम्मान करना ही